Go to pbs39.org/goodneighbor.
The problem is that we have a tendency to put all of our information out on social media.
A group of cybersecurity experts gathered at Factory in Bethlehem this month to chat about the best ways to curb cybercrimes.
More and more people are having problems with cybersecurity, and we've got to spend the time educating them and teaching them what's happening so they can make the right choices when it comes to technology.
Jay Ryersey is the Chief Technology Officer at Pittsburgh-based IT company Continuum Managed Services. He says the top strategy that hackers use to get your information is called social engineering.
It's where I use something against you that's very common. So if I were to act like a spouse of one of your friends, and I found your friend's information on social media, on Facebook, and called you and said, hey, Mary's in the hospital right now, we need your help. We can't afford to get her admitted to it because we need $500 for our deductible for insurance. And if you know Mary, you're thinking, sure, how can I help?
How easy would it be to say like, oh, I'm a friend of your grandmother's, you must be, and just use their name. You can use things like that, tidbits of information. Another common one, people post vacation pics all the time. How long they've been gone, where they're at. Now you got an empty house.
Social media is one reason why Deckard says humans have become the biggest security threat to themselves.
It's what we do every day to communicate to everyone. So one, it's easy because people are very savvy at using it. The other thing is people trust it. If you have somebody that's actually, scanning these mediums to look for possible targets, then they now know.
Wendy Saltzman of Philly Power Media Consulting Group talked about issues surrounding the use of free Wi-Fi, which she says is one of the easiest ways to get a device like your cell phone or personal laptop hacked.
Be careful of free and open Wi-Fi because that is how people can often get access to and hack your personal devices.
Scott Gingold of Bethlehem-based IT group Lehigh Valley Technology Company echoed Saltzman's sentiments.
Never ever use free Wi-Fi. There's no such thing. Unless it's in your home and you've regularly updated your firmware and done security things, no such thing as free Wi-Fi.
Gingold recommends that smartphone users invest in antivirus protection if their cell phone carrier does not offer it.
Phishing is one of the big ones. You'll get somebody has spoofed your cell phone provider. They're trying to extract information, your utility provider, things along that line where they're trying to get consumer-based information.
Gingold says your smartphone may have been hacked if apps open randomly, your battery drains constantly, and if you see unusual charges on your wireless bill. If you think you've been hacked, he says you may want to contact your cell phone provider for help.
This is a 24/7, 365 deal. For me, I start reading threat assessments reports 7 days a week because some new violation is coming across, some new threat.
Another focus of the group's discussion, how hackers can readily find the answers to standard security questions on social media profiles.
What is your mother's maiden name? Well, if I go find you on social media, I can probably find your mom, and your mom probably has a list of her first name, her maiden name, and her married name. And now I've got the answer to that question that you've been using to secure your own accounts for years. Let's make it harder for the bad guys to take advantage of you. And so limit what's out there and maybe take advantage of the processes. So if your bank asks you for your mother's maiden name, give them your dad's maiden or family name, or use make up a name. Like my elementary school I went to, it was Burlington Road Elementary in Freehold, New Jersey. I've never used Burlington Road Elementary as a security answer to the question of the name of my first elementary school. I made up a name. And I know that when I get asked that question, it's something that I'll know it's not the right name, and they can't look on social media to use that against me.
Ryersey says information like the name of your sibling or your favorite pet can likely be found online.
The harder you make it for them to find information about you, the better chance you have of staying safe. You got to decide just how important is it to you to be that socially available.
Have a tech question? Email me at meganf@wlvt.org. For PBS 39's Tech Takeover, I'm Megan Frank.